UBC Radio every Saturday for the live game commentary, analysis and prediction.
Sané's gone from distance. Oh, Sané!
The Bundesliga, brought to you by Uganda Broadcasting Corporation in partnership with Deutsche Welle.
What a finish! Timo Hubers with a Bundesliga.
The Touchline. Football, basketball, netball, rugby, boxing, athletics, and more games. Tune in for sports updates and betting tips from experts every weekday, Monday to Friday, 11 to 11:30 a.m. in the Touchline. Right here on UBC Radio, inspiring Uganda.
Every Saturday, UBC Radio broadcasts the Information Hub, your one-stop dial radio show. Join us to learn and know more information about innovations, research, and developments. The Information Hub, knowledge is power, on UBC Radio, inspiring Uganda. This is UBC Radio. Tune in for news.
At UBC Radio, we bring you Uganda's latest news and information.
Focus on Parliament.
What we need to do, the Prime Minister must give us the position before we finalize the budgeting process.
Enjoy sports. The environment. Politics.
The mission we have is socio-economic transformation.
Health. Entertainment. Updates in education. On the farm. Keep tuned into UBC Radio, inspiring Uganda.
Uganda is Africa's largest refuge host according to the UN, and studies show that Uganda is the happiest country in East Africa, a country with rich cultural diversity of over 50 ethnic tribes coexisting in peace and harmony. Uganda is a true reflection of the non-aligned movement principles. From the 15th to the 18th of January 2024, Uganda hosts the 19th Non-Aligned Movement Summit and thereafter assumes chairmanship of the Non-Aligned Movement for the next 5 years. UBC will bring live in the comfort of your home all the proceedings of the summit. UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Uganda hosts the 19th Non-Allied Movement Summit in January from 15th to 18th, 2024. This is the sound of a crested crane bird. Uganda's pride, a symbol of peace, elegance, and a peaceful nation. From east to west, north to south, Uganda is home to over 1,000 bird species. Approximately 50% of Africa's birds. From the king of the jungle, the giant African elephant, the graceful giraffe, to the gift of the unique and rare mountain gorillas. Uganda boasts of 10 national parks and 12 wildlife reserves across the country, a reflection of God's best creation. Are you a delegate, a visitor or official of NAM? Carry with you these memories by visiting some of Uganda's exciting tourist sites. Follow events on UBC, the official broadcaster of the 19th NAM Summit, Kampala 2024. UBC, inspiring Uganda. Uganda, a country endowed with diverse flora and fauna, gifted with freshwater lakes and rivers. One of the countries in the world crossed by the equator putting Uganda at the center of the earth between the northern and southern hemispheres. With the snow-capped Mount Rwenzori, commonly known as the Mountains of the Moon, Uganda will host the 19th Nine Allied Movement Summit in Kampala in January from 15th to 18th. NAM has over 120 member states across the world. Over 1,000 international guests, including heads of state, will attend the summit. UBC, as the official broadcaster of NAM, will relay the diplomatic events live on all our TV, radio, and social broadcast networks across the country. UBC, inspiring Uganda.
A country harmonized with cultural diversity of over 50 ethnic coexisting and special tribes. Uganda will host the 19th Non-Aligned Movement Summit in Kampala on Tuesday, January 15th till the 18th, 2024. Uganda is a major resource of human capital and is classified as the happiest people in East Africa, and our coexistence with our neighbors, all at our country's core, in peace and friendship we live.
It's the Bundesliga, German football league at its best.
They've got the support of the crowd right behind them even before the game starts.
Tune in to UBC Radio every Saturday for the live game commentary, analysis and prediction.
Sané's gone from distance. Oh, Sané!
The Bundesliga, brought to you by Uganda Broadcasting Corporation in partnership with Deutsche Welle.
What a finish! Timo Hubers with a Bundesliga.
The Touchline. Football, basketball, netball, rugby, boxing, athletics, and more games. Tune in for sports updates and betting tips from experts every weekday, Monday to Friday, 11 to 11:30 a.m. in the Touchline. Right here on UBC Radio, inspiring Uganda. Animals, rains, plants, forests, fisheries, and birds. Water, land, sunlight, rocks, and air. This is the environment that we live in, the giver of life and habitat for all living and non-living. Let's all protect the environment to avoid destruction of nature. This is the Environmental Alert on UBC Radio, inspiring Uganda.
Every Saturday, UBC Radio broadcasts the Information Hub, your one-stop dial radio show. Join us to learn and know more information about innovations, research, and developments. The Information Hub, knowledge is power, on UBC Radio, inspiring Uganda. This is UBC Radio. Tune in for news.
At UBC Radio, we bring you Uganda's latest news and information.
Focus on Parliament.
What we need to do, the Prime Minister must give us the position before we finalize the budgeting process.
Enjoy sports. The environment. Politics.
The mission we have is socio-economic transformation.
Health. Entertainment. Updates in education. On the farm. Keep tuned into UBC Radio, inspiring Uganda.
First December is World AIDS Day. HIV, the virus that causes AIDS, is one of the world's most serious public health challenge. It is why Uganda joins the rest of the world to mark this day. The World AIDS Day is not just a one-day commemoration, but a long-term reflection on the commitment, strategies, and combat to fight this global scourge. According to the World Health Organization report of 2023, over 40 million people were estimated to be living with HIV at the end of year 2022. Here in Uganda, the situation is not any better. The status of the national HIV and AIDS response in the country as of December 2022 showed 52,000 new infections. The total number of people living with HIV was 1.4 million and 17,000 annual-related deaths. The Ministry of Health and UN AIDS district HIV level projections revealed that in 2022 alone, Wakiso district registered over 5,000 new HIV infections, which averagely translates into about 16 infections on a daily. This worrying situation cuts across other districts like Mbarara, where recent statistics from the Uganda AIDS Commission indicate that the district comes second only to Fort Portal City countrywide in terms of HIV/AIDS prevalence. But there is a global commitment to stopping new HIV infections and ensuring that everyone with HIV has access to treatment. Here in Uganda, the government has in place various programs and strategies to combat this epidemic. The ABC strategy of abstinence, be faithful, and condom use, PMTCT, meaning prevention of mother-to-child transmission of HIV strategy, HIV testing, and counseling strategy, among others. While no cure exists for HIV infection, effective treatment is available. Patients are provided with antiretroviral therapy services with the target of reducing the amount of virus in the blood and body fluids to very low or even undetectable levels. President Yoweri Museveni has been globally recognized for his leadership in the fight against HIV. In 2017, he launched the Fast Track initiative on ending HIV and AIDS in Uganda by 2030. However, his pledge will also depend on me and you. Together, we can end HIV and AIDS.
Let's be open, advise the young ones, a new generation to protect and love.
Chairman, you fell into things. Look at how your skin is glowing.
Which things?
The Parish Development Model money.
Madam Wete, PDM money is not for leaders to enjoy now. This is an initiative of the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Local Government, which is designed to transform the lives of all Ugandans for the better. Everyone who earns below 1 million a year like you can benefit from PDM.
But how?
Now listen, you simply need to join an enterprise group in our parish. Let it be registered, then you can apply for the PDM funds. It is as simple as that.
Really?
Yes.
Let me go and do it now. God bless you, Chairman.
You too, my dear. You too.
The Parish Development Model is an initiative of the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Local Government designed to transform the lives of all Ugandans for the better. PDM, My Parish, My Development, My Life. UBC Radios, inspiring Uganda.
PDM. Uganda is Africa's largest refuge host according to the UN, and studies show that Uganda is the happiest country in East Africa, a country with rich cultural diversity of over 50 ethnic tribes coexisting in peace and harmony. Uganda is a true reflection of the non-aligned movement principles. From the 15th to the 18th of January 2024, Uganda hosts the 19th Non-Aligned Movement Summit and thereafter assumes chairmanship of the Non-Aligned Movement for the next 5 years. UBC will bring live in the comfort of your home all the proceedings of the summit. UBC, inspiring Uganda.
98.0 UBC Red. It's the young and smart. Welcome to yet another episode of this beautiful youth show. It is a show that is strictly about the youth and is for the youth. My name is Tofi Patricia, And as always, I'm accompanied by beautiful people that you're yet to hear from.
A country harmonized with cultural diversity of over 50 ethnic coexisting and special tribes. Uganda will host the 19th Non-Aligned Movement Summit in Kampala on Tuesday, January 15th till the 18th, 2024. Uganda is a major resource of human capital and is classified as the happiest people in East Africa, and our coexistence with our neighbors all at our country's core, in peace and friendship we live.
Yeah, I have beautiful people in studio today that you're yet to hear from. But before that, I'm hoping that wherever you are, you're feeling okay and the weekend is not treating you badly. The usual suspect, are you there? The usual suspect, are you there?
Yes, of course, I'm live and clear.
Okay, and next to the usual suspect, we have Rahema and Mr. Bahati. I don't know if I should call you Mr. yet. You will let us know whether you are really that. You can go ahead and introduce yourselves. We are starting with the lady.
My name's Rehema Mokesa.
Rahema Mukisa.
Yes.
Okay. Isaac.
Yes, good afternoon, viewers. My name is Isaac Bahati.
Okay. The young and smart today, we are handling something that has always been in my mind from day one. I always wanted to come here and talk about it, but I was looking for the best team that is suit for it. And thankfully, I have them here with me. As the youth, we usually go to school, university, primary, and whatever, all the stages of our education. And the end of it all, we are looking for survival. We are looking for bettering our standards of living and literally looking for jobs, if I shouldn't run away from that. And this is where we find ourselves are moving outside Uganda to other countries at times in trying to look for jobs as well. That is why I brought these specific people in studio today, because they are people that have been privileged, I should say, to work outside Uganda. So, Rahema,
Yes, please.
what do you understand by the word diaspora?
What I understand about that word, diaspora, it's being outside your country, looking for green pasture, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Takes us straight to the topic of today, which is our home labor versus diaspora labor. 98.0 UBC Red. Remember, we are streaming live at UBC. So make sure to be part of this discussion. Well, diaspora literally means our moving from one's home country to another.
Yeah.
At times it is a forced. At times it is out of someone's will that they will decide to go to another country and seek jobs there or employment there. Rahema.
Yes, please.
Which one was it for your case?
For my case, I wanted to go there to look for green pasture, because when I was here, I wasn't allowed to go and look for a job for myself.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was like, what should I do?
Okay.
I was married by that time. And the guy was like, I don't want you to work. Then I said, I have to go abroad and leave this guy.
Okay.
That is what it was for my case.
So should I term it as forced labor, or you willingly went abroad?
I willingly went abroad.
Okay.
Tired of someone.
All right. Isaac.
Yes, please.
What do you understand by the word diaspora?
Like very much said, it's diaspora is like going out of your country to another country to find opportunities.
Okay.
Yeah.
And was yours first, or you got up one day and you're like, I think I should go seek employment outside of my country?
Actually, like you said, sometimes it's someone's will.
Okay.
Or it's forced, but I can add that sometimes it's due to circumstances at hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You find you're not forced and you don't have the will, but
the circumstances force you
like
to go
Baganda
there.
said that in Beira, you find yourself in a corner, you can't say no, you can't say yes.
You can't say yes. Yeah. So the only option is going. You either go or go.
Exactly.
The usual suspect. I know you've not gone there yet. But you have you know about it. What, in your understanding, is diaspora?
I really don't think there is any much difference from a much different or a better definition of diaspora, far from what you people have already presented out. It's obviously living outside your country of maybe origin and birth, if I can say.
Okay. We have about 100,000 youth in Uganda that are registered to be going outside of the country seeking jobs, and actually mostly in the UAE. Yeah. So, Nikki,
yes,
do you think this is usually forced, or people are actually willing to go and seek jobs outside?
Okay. I don't really I don't know the main definition of willingness and forced and forcefulness. But if you look at everyone that mostly goes abroad or that goes into the diaspora, for so long as it's a job opportunity, it has to be forced.
Okay.
The only difference maybe that we can put on force is a soft one and maybe a hard one.
Okay.
Because for everyone, there's a few people that would really want to leave their country and go. Take an example. You're a Ugandan and then you go into Saudi Arabia, because we've seen the Saudi Arabia is mostly made of Muslims, and you are a Ugandan Christian. You know how these